Would help if you maybe had some stock in gasoline stations, BP, something. You're going to go through a lot of that too. Good gravy. That is not a quiet car, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready? I'm ready, Freddie.
Hello, everybody. I'm Christopher, the guy behind the camera, as always, Jake the Snake, and this is Fast Lane Classic Cars. Jake, take it away. Oh, my Lord. All right, hey everybody, I'm Christopher, and the guy to my immediate left is Jake the Snake, and this is Fast Lane Classic Cars. Jake, you have things to say.
Absolutely, I do. We're located 15 minutes outside St. Louis to the west in St. Charles, Missouri. I'm going to put the phone number above our heads. Look, there it is. It's magic. Remember it, write it down. Costs about this amazing 1970 Buick Riviera or the other 150 or so cars we have at any given time. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps us help you, help us help you, help Chris, help me help you. And also, when you subscribe, hit the bell, because then you get notified when we make cool stuff like this. And this is cool, because it's loud, and it's awesome, and it's a big block.
Yes,
and I love that. And also, if you want to see full photo sets of all of our cars, interior, exterior, engine bay, undercarriage, go to our website, www.fastlanecars.com. You get to see it all, and specs and pricing and information and stuff like that. But Chris, tell us about this thing.
1970 Buick Riviera. It's a car that thinks it's a house. It is a ginormous car.
I think it's a house that thinks it's a car.
That too. So the numbers on the block do coincide with the serial numbers of the car. So this appears to be numbers matching block, 455. Wow, that's a big block car.
Yes.
Also, it's got a TH400 transmission, 4-speed automatic, which appears to be numbers matching.
And it's got the coolest shifter I've ever seen on any car in my entire life.
It does. It sort of looks like the Dodge shifters, which I was amazed with.
It looks like the throttle of like a fighter jet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, it totally does.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
It's on the side.
Yeah, it's on the side.
Oh,
it's the coolest thing ever. And you have creamy pearl white interior.
Pearl white interior. What's the exterior called again?
Titan red.
Titan red.
It's kind of a maroon, but it's called Titan red.
We're calling it Titan red because it sounds like it's fighting crime.
The chrome on the side is awesome. I love the little design back here by the door that the chrome strip takes. You got Riviera scripted all over it. Also
That's
chrome.
In cursive. Do you know what cursive is?
I did learn cursive, yes.
Oh, it's amazing.
I was the last class of students to learn cursive. Can you believe it?
I can believe it because we've all turned into a bunch of hippies. So, did we look at the trunk?
I have B-roll of it, but let's look inside of it real quick. Other key. You almost had it.
Almost. There's another
Look at the big chrome bumper, by the way.
Look at the size
massive.
of this car. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's quite a large trunk. You know, you could fit a few bodies in there, I think.
A lot of people.
That's probably what it was. Is that carbon fiber?
It does look like carbon fiber.
Why is there carbon fiber there? That's new. It's cool, but it's new.
Cool. It's definitely
you got floor
not
mats,
part of it.
You got a trunk mat. You do have a full-size spare, and the spare also has white walls on it. Did we mention that this car has white walls?
If you can't see the white walls on this car, I don't know what you're seeing, because it is gorgeous.
And we also have the skirts on the back.
We do.
It's a luxury option. They do come off, and they were off when we got it, but we cleaned them up and put them back on. It's a luxury option.
It looks like superhero should be driving this car. It really does. God, it's just big, and it sounds amazing, by the way.
I want to listen to it. Can you start
Let's listen to it, shall we?
Yes.
We shall. So we looked under when we were checking it in. We have our guys check it in to verify everything that we say is accurate and true. And when he did, we put it up on the lift, and these are some huge exhaust pipes, 3-inch, all the way from the headers back.
Yes.
Well, does it have headers? I think it does. Let's look that up. We're going to look that up. We're going to put a little thing on there. It says if it does or doesn't.
Yeah.
I thought it did. God,
it sounds like it does because it's quite loud, but it's good because it's a 455 big block Buick.
That's right.
You want to be able to hear it.
Well, and if you can't hear this, then well, you probably have hearing issues.
Yeah, probably, yes. We also have an updated Kenwood head unit down here.
All right, and we're back.
Technical difficulties, but we're back. The Mike's decided to disconnect for no reason. As I was saying, we have an updated Kenwood head unit down here. It's digital. We also have some extra gauges down here. You got amperage, oil pressure, and water temp. Isn't that nice? We do have air conditioning, although I turned it on, and we might need to charge that. But it does blow. The fan does work. It did get a little cold, but just not very cold. And then we have all these gauges over here, and you have a wiper delay over that side. We have a speedometer and a fuel gauge, and that's basically it. And Chris is going to get out in front of this truck.
I'm bigger than he is. Holy
Probably,
cow.
yes.
I got more metal. Wow.
Look at that big old hood.
It doesn't seem to want to end.
Yeah.
Look how clean. Oh, it's shiny. Gosh,
I
this is
think
a big
I could
car.
park my Prelude on the hood of this car.
We could easily do that. Oh, it's a beautiful big car. It's a two-door. Of all things, these doors are bigger than all of my doors.
I know.
Wow.
The dash does have a few imperfections. It's got a
come
couple
on.
cracks in it.
It's a 1970.
But yeah, it's a 70.
It's old
quite
like me. Hello, everyone. She gets out of your way.
You know, it takes the curves pretty good, actually.
It does, well, because we're bigger than the curve.
That's true.
My gosh, this car is big. Big, big, big. So, you know, Dodges have great interiors. They really do. I've always thought Mopars did.
But so do Buicks.
This one is really, really nice as well. This is the coolest shifter I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that thing sweet?
It's totally different. Like,
don't know if I can
I've
see
never
it.
seen that.
Yeah, it's really easy to take turns in a car when the front of your car is exiting the turn before the rear has entered it.
It is true.
Yeah.
Now, it's a big 455. It's a big block. It's not going to get great gas mileage. And boy,
No.
is it fun.
They didn't make it for gas. This is before the oil crisis.
This is before the oil crisis.
So they
1970.
weren't worried about gas mileage. They just said, give it horsepower, give it torque, make it awesome, make it huge.
We were still on the gold standard back then. We
Yeah.
didn't change that until 71. Oh, listen to it go. I'm barely touching the gas, the throttle. It is so big.
And
Big block.
because it's a 70-foot long car, we have big back seats
For
real
gigantic people.
and newer speakers back there as well. But I mean, you could
Oh,
fit
my gosh.
5 full-grown adults in this thing, most likely.
Yes. These are bucket seats in the front, obviously.
And they're comfy.
Yeah, well, this car's eating bumps.
It's like sitting on a couch.
It is the couch that has a 455 in it.
We have a little bit of storage here too.
Oh, look at that.
Little storage compartment. Very nice.
And you could go to Home Depot, and you could
could.
pick up a lot of lumber in this car.
You could.
I wouldn't, though. I would just drive around.
God, it makes gobs of torque.
Oh, yeah, 510 foot-pounds of torque in
Are
the
you kidding
original
me?
motor. That's what it says.
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe that? But I mean, to move this big guy off the line,
Right.
you need what is called torque.
It's like a diesel truck.
I think the only thing heavier in our entire fleet is that Riviera, and that weighs 4 tons. This probably weighs 3.
Yeah.
It is a big, big, big
A lot of
car.
steel.
Love it.
A lot of steel.
Granite City Steel was still operating, and it was American owned.
Man, this thing is awesome.
I do love this car. This is a cruiser. It's got highway gears in the rear, 10-bolt
Yes.
rear end. It's just a nice big car. Somebody's gonna love this.
The exhaust
Somebody
really
wants
made it too.
Oh yeah, the exhaust is quite loud. Well, look where we are.
The stop sign?
We're about to go 35 miles an hour.
Yeah. Does that mean a bean test?
Being tested 35.
Let's see it.
Ready? Here we
Yep.
go.
Oh wow.
Shifts real smooth. You can hear me coming from a mile away,
Yeah, it
ladies
was
and
35
gentlemen.
miles an hour, not 60.
Not 60 at all, 35, because we really don't like the speed limit.
We always do the speed limit here, and that's a guarantee. Goodness gracious.
I don't want to talk about it. This is
It
so
didn't
nice.
even feel like it was revving. It just sounded like it was at the same RPM the whole time. It was just torque.
It did.
Pulling it forward.
I promise you it's not a CVT transmission.
No, it is not. It's a 4-speed TH400. Man.
400.
Oh, that rain's getting close.
It is, so we better do these
Yeah.
flybys in quite a hurry,
Let's get our flyby action.
because we don't want our Bryant Gumbel getting wet.
No, we don't.
All right, now I'm going to put this cool shifter back in the park. Man, that is the cool. I'm
Yeah, do
sorry.
that again.
I'm a
Pull it
big
back.
dork.
That is cool. That is the coolest shifter ever.
Neutral.
There you go.
It's just neat looking. I love this car. Let us go.
All right, flyby time.
It's so big. Oh, it sounds great. That is off. you're gonna have a hard time going in and out of your neighborhood as far as like the noise is concerned. People are going to hear you. Oh boy. Good gravy. That is not a quiet car, ladies and gentlemen. And she's not small. You may want to pre-measure your garage before you want to purchase it because it's a very long car and wide. It is not a Miata. Good God. Would help if you maybe had some stock in gasoline stations, BP, something. You're going to go through a lot of that too. My God, here she comes. Well, hello.
You know what's lovely?
What's that?
Power brakes.
Power brakes do
And
rock.
discs in the front.
This is one nice car. How'd it drive?
Oh my God. It's all
bolt.
torque. It's like a freight train. It just doesn't want to
It is
stop.
about the size of a freight train.
And it's like stopping a freight train too. That's why you need the power front disc brakes.
Your hat is Titan red. I didn't realize that.
Yes, it is.
It matches almost perfectly.
Almost.
Why don't we head back there?
Let's
Jake?
go.